Oh, and we definitely want to kill the Legio Comitatensis. I didn't even realise what they were. Huh. That'll do. Stopped. Why did you stop? Oh, look, you can see the old walls. See, it's these little features, like to show that this really is a crumbling empire. You can see that there are previous walls. You can see all the districts of houses which are here, long since abandoned. Remnants of a former and better empire. Such an atmospheric game, this one. Right, how are we done? Done. Heroic victory! Done right it was. Still can't believe I lost like 90% of your unit. In fact, 100 of these kills should never have happened. I should have lost only 60 men in this fight. The enemy general was very clever. He did the last thing you would expect. Charge a wall head on, without a breach. Take the cash. Yeah, see, we didn't kill you. Which means you'll be back again with a second wave, only stronger. I'm gonna fight you to make sure we kill you. There's also a lot of Legio Comitatensis. What city is this, first of all? If this is the crappy city, then I'm not going to bother. Resort to resolve. No, this is a good one. I have 2 units of cavalry, so we should be able to get behind them, kill them. The Legio Comitatensis are a little bit concerning, but I think we'll still be fine. We actually outnumber them on 2,100 to 1,100. We outnumber them by 1,000. You know what? No, we're going to do this defensively. Protective. Right choice. But don't lose any units. Okay, good. Only lost 186 men. Well done, AI. Well done. Take money. That was not as bad a turn as it could have been. Bomb, 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 bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb. I think some stuff happened.
Commander, I want hourly patrols.
Right, so your navy consists of 148 men. I have a catapult ship. You're in my port. Get out of my port. You stayed and fought. Oh, I am punishing you for that. Especially as I have a garrison fleet as well. See, this time we're not fighting in Carthage. This is an acceptable map. But when they're attacking my ships that are literally docked up inside of Carthage, no, not acceptable. Fire, fire. Reinforcements come from behind. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to position you over here. Now, what's your range? There.
Ships ready. Artillery ships reporting.
How fast are you? 60. How fast are you? 53. Okay. And we're in range.
Reload with haste.
Come on, guys, fire!
Fire on enemy ships.
Good shot. Good shot, I say! Good shot! Bravo!
We have gained the upper hand.
How far ahead of YouTube is this? Quite far ahead. We're going then, fire again. There we are. Marvellous. Miss? You missed their broadside! Come on. Booyah! Right, fire at will. Hunt them down. You keep moving.
The enemy is attacking our general!
I'm actually quicker than they are. And they're taking damage, which they're going to have to put out soon. As long as I can stay just ahead of him, it's fine. We'll keep pinging away with the bombard. They're actually about to sink. One more solid hit. Oh, so close. There they are trying to put the fire out. You can see the fire damage is going down because they're bucket crews. Oh, it's a good thing that you actually move quicker than he does. They're still just in range. Plenty of ammo. Yes. Yeah, your catapults are on rotary tables, so you should be able to do that. Was that a hit? Was that a hit? 97% damage. Are you kidding me? Right, you're getting closer, which should mean that you have an easier shot now. Yeah, they're down to 30 speed. It's because they're using bucket chains. Damn right, that was decisive. 2 losses. Not bad. Not bad at all. Guys on the boat probably wish they never got up from bed. Yeah, pretty much. And stay out. I think again I'll take the money.
Ready for orders.
Muchas gracias. And we got to level up as well. Awesome. Well, I think that upgrading your naval combat ability is probably a good idea. You're actually a really good commander. Ooh, yeah, I really need to go through and do some of this stuff too. You know what? We're going to do that now. We're going to go through each of these. We're just going to say, remove all of this stuff, and we're going to go through one by one and assign it where it's needed most. Because it doesn't take any time to unequip, it takes time to re-equip, is how I understand this works. Let me just double check that. Do we have one of these already? We do. Shield. Got one of those. At least I hope I'm doing this right. The system doesn't work as nicely as it does on Warhammer. Warhammer's really got that followers system down. Really nice interface. Shows you exactly who's using what, and you can still re-equip items from other characters from that same screen. You also wanted to get married. I have no heir. Well, I have only one person who could potentially be the heir, and that's you. Because Stilicho died. Yeah, Stilicho died a while ago. I think it might have actually been you. I'm going to designate you there. Okay, so Honorius is the governor of Liguria. Liguria has no public order issues, no religion issues, so I think we just want anything which can maximize income. Speaking of which, what produces the most cash? Or a corruption reduction would also be nice. Maritime commerce produces the most. And then culture. In fact, no, culture, then commerce. Okie dokie. Growth? I don't think you particularly need growth. Authority is public order. You don't particularly need public order. Research. Just spreading out the research would be good. Yeah, I think I'm going to give you one of the research places. Wooden sword. Tax rate. Chief eunuch. No. Epic poet. You do need influence, you're the emperor. Your influence is extremely important. And then I think I'm also going to give you armor for the commander's unit, which means you are harder to kill. Okay, that's you. Let's go and do you next. So anything naval. Armor for commanded unit could also again be useful. Let's do that so you're harder to kill. Authority. Commander's aura would go up, morale would go up, and public order for the governed province. Mercenaries, upkeep cost reduction. Campaign spotting chance. And morale versus nomads. Nomads would be the Huns. That would actually be super useful for some of my Italian provinces. Wealth from immigration, fatigue for ranged. Authority when leading an army. Well, you're a navy, you're not an army. I don't think I want any backup items for you. Right, I'm going to do the governors next because they are kind of important. So who is the wealthiest provinces right now? Liguria. Well, that's the emperor. So it's actually going to be Attila. Didn't I do you already? I did you already. Of course, Liguria is where the emperor is. So this is actually the emperor. I did that wrong. You don't need this one. Research rate and personal influence. You don't need that either. Okay, so this is Italia, which is just money. Let's go for the tax rate. And we'll leave that for now. Liguria. This is the emperor. So he definitely needs the armor. He needs... Liguria has got public order issues, so we could definitely go and just beef up the public order here. And authority. I think that makes a lot of sense. Galicia. Galicia also has public order issues. So we'll give you some more authority. And public order. Growth? I mean, growth here would be useful. I want to see. It's already got 7 though. Well, this is one area which I would probably invest fairly heavily in. It should be pretty easy to hold on to. But there's already an awful lot of growth here. No, Medioladium is probably where the growth needs to be the most. Because I've already tapped this place. Or not Italia, Medioladium, yeah. There is more that could happen. Yeah, I already fully equipped you. We'll come back to that. Narbonensis. Wait, did I finish with you? Just the armor. Alright, Narbonensis. We don't have any more public order boosts there. We probably do here. We do. This is Narbonensis. It does not have any military buildings. So we could just go for the research rate. We go with religious buildings. So you don't have any of those either. I think we're going to go with the wooden sword. Then Aquitania. This is another gold mine. We do have a religious building here. Although it's... Hang on. That should actually be one that doesn't exist anymore. Because I want the religious buildings built in the capital, not in the periphery. Because they're just not as useful. Right. Public order. There is no public order. Immigration. You probably do generate a lot of cash from immigration. 11. 11. 11. 15. 13. So actually, Italia gets the most benefit from immigration. Which one was that again? You. Which means that Aquitania can get the tax rate bonus. Yeah. Okay, so that's the governors done. Let's do the generals. Yeah, sorry about this more admin-y stuff. This is something I've put off for a very, very long time, and I really shouldn't have, because I have a feeling it's going to have a fairly large impact, especially the public order stuff, because I really want to get these guys stabilized as soon as possible. Let me just double check them at my governor limit. I am. That's unfortunate. Right, generals. Did you already? We have another immigration wealth. But we're already using all the public order stuff. So I think we're just going to ignore you. And that's the only two members of this household. Alright, so. Where are you? You are in Segusio, northern Italy. You have quite a lot of infantry. You actually have a lot of mercenaries. Although I think that the Iberian army... No, you don't... No, okay. Question. How many of the nomadic tribes things do I have? Just the one. Okay, so be it. You are just straight up infantry, so you probably just want anything which decreases upkeep. That one, because you have a lot of Legio. And then unit experience for infantry. And then you can have some more authority. Let's go back to you. You have a lot of ranged units. You also have quite a few mercenaries. Morale for range doesn't matter so much. We'll go with the equipment contract and upkeep cost for mercs. Although I feel like you're actually going to be fairly mercenary. In fact, all of my guys are going to be fairly mercenary heavy. Morale when reinforcing? Sure, nothing better to give you. And then we may as well just give out research.
We hunger for battle.
Could also give that to one of the generals. Alright, hopefully we get some ranged units for you. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's take one of these and give them the ranged.
At your command.
Though you do have an authority problem. And then you can have the infantry bonus. Infantry cost. Right, let's just go through and double check. You've got them. You've got them. You don't. Where are you? Ah, you're that general. Aha. So you're going to be up against barbarians. Let's go with the research. And the fatigue for ranged. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. So that should be most of the items that I had given out. You are just about to rebel. Which really means that I should get you out of that army, so you can't use it against me. Same with Hilarious the Second. Oh, of course, Hilarious died. Oh. You are dangerous. Get rid of that and you would have 3 loyalty, which is just about acceptable. So, can I get you... I was hoping I could arrange a divorce. Unfortunately, you can only do that for your own characters. What to do? How do you increase loyalty? That's a good question. How do you do loyalty? Civil War's not helping. That's a -1 to everyone's loyalty. Power and Imperium helps. We've already got +2 loyalty because we've balanced Imperium. Neither of you can be given an office. You have no influence, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I think I'm just going to need to... We're going to not marry you, and I'm just going to get rid of you. You're too dangerous. The fact you're getting so pissy about the fact that I gave an office away does not bode well, especially as you're not even eligible to become a military count. Okay.
We hunger for battle.
So, you are being replaced.
At your command.
By that guy. Did you have any gear? You did. Alright, better. So you have been stripped of power. If you rise up, you rise up. In fact, your loyalty's gone up, since you now cannot do anything against me. And then it's just Hilarious here. So who has a lot of influence? None of us, really. Actually, you have a fair amount. I'm going to try and use you to secure the loyalty of Hilarious. If that doesn't work, then you're going to lose your army next turn. What are my thoughts on the Three Kingdoms Total War game now they have a duel mechanic? It depends how it works. I don't know. I need to see it before I can really comment. It's an interesting idea. Whether it will work in a more historical title, I don't know. Granted, it's blurring the lines between history and the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, so it's not necessarily historic. And I'm definitely not one of the fanboys say, oh, only history. I mean, I do enough Warhammer on this channel that you should know that. I don't know. I need to see it working. And also, I should mention, I don't know anything about the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, so, like, these special battles between characters mean nothing to me. But I believe you can also turn them off if you don't like them. Right, priests. Are you all doing your priestly duty? You are not.
A thinking man is dead.
Well, get back to work then. You having troops is a low priority. Oh, Western Rome actually rebuilt the city for me. Interesting. We have a bunch of Quadians coming through here. Verona, do you actually hold this pass? You do. So I'm going to need you to go and hold Verona for me. You ran the right way. Glorious.
At once.
Let's go and kill you, and then go and stick this army in Verona. Let's make sure you die. Let none escape.
Commander. Waiting for orders. Ready for orders. At your command.
And you leveled up. Good. Because I want 2 points in that. Glorious. Oh, you could get Germanic Warband. Hello. And these are recruited from a migrating hordes. They are much cheaper. They're not mercenaries. Although you could also get some mercenary crossbows. Yes, please. Let's do that.
Ready for battle.
Alright, so there's just these two armies. So you should run south.
For God
Which is getting me a bit closer to you. So we're going to finish you off.
Destroy them.
How come you could run across there and I couldn't? Oh no, they got the really, really strong Exculators. Well, we're going to auto-resolve. We're going to do this. Defensively, because I think I have missile superiority. I have 2 slingers, they have 1. They have 1 skirmisher, I have 2. And I have a catapult to their Scorpio thing.
Advance.
Definitely replenishment. And unfortunately you cannot catch them. So we'll leave Octodunum to the Separatists for now. But that basically means that there's only 2 units here that I now need to worry about. And public order is still really low. Why is it so bad? Immigration and instability. Once the instability is gone, it will be a -8. Religious differences isn't helping. And then events. What event do I have that's providing -3? Oh, it's the Civil War. So that will be -5.